Hi friends, Dan Mitzi Harris here with a quick video to show you a strategy for using the draw component without detaching. So I've just added the draw component from our component library. We've got a header and a container. After you set your title to whatever you'd like and set your actions on or off, we'll create a new frame and add some content to it. So I've got some cheese-based content that I'll add to here. I'm going to set some auto layout to help with the arrangements of it, and I'm going to tell the content to match whatever the container size is. I also want to give this content will end up inside the straw, and I know there's a 16 pixels padding all around, so I'm going to add that as well. Next step is to resize your frame so that it fits inside, and we're going to line it up with the edges. So we just want it to come right up against this grey line and the corner by here, and the same at the bottom. To help these both stick together, we can set these into the same frame and set some constraints. So we want our draw to always be pinned to the top and bottom, left and right of this frame, so that when we resize, its size matches. And the same for our inner frame. We always want it to be 0 pixels from the left and right, and 97 pixels from the top, and 0 pixels from the bottom. This way, when we resize this, it behaves as we'd expect. What if we have some more content though? We want to make it feel realistic in the prototype. So I've added in my extra content, set to fill the container, and it scrolls off the edge. In a prototype, we'd probably want users to be able to scroll up and down, and we can set this by on our inner content frame, going over to this prototype tab and setting vertical scrolling. Like so, you can see it doesn't nudge up to the bottom, so we have to add a spacer component to fake that space. I do that just by creating a rectangle with 1% opacity. I think it needs some opacity, not 0, for it to work. And let's load up that prototype again. Nice. So it looks a lot closer to what we'd expect. To increase the realism further, you can also add a scrim. So this is just a gradient that fades to from solid white to nothing, and we're going to add it to our frame, not in the content one, but in the parent one, and we're going to line it up to the bottom. It's easier to use the arrow keys for this, because if you drag it with your mouse, Figma tries to add it inside the content frame. Resize that there. I want this pinned to the bottom and the left and right, so that if we resize, it stays where it's supposed to. And in our prototype, we should get it sitting on top of the scroll as well. Hope that helps. Any questions, please reach out to us, and otherwise, have a fantastic day.